fans welcome you to the RecPlex Wilkinson Ice Arena in St. Peters, Missouri for championship hockey, game 4 of the 2025 UHT St. Louis Ice Blast Tournament. After this morning's victory against this team, who is it again? Chesterfield Falcons. The Dragons are coming into the championship game with 5 points, and the Chesterfield Falcons blue team is coming in with 4 points. So this one's for all the marbles, folks. Let's rip through the roster here real quick before the game starts, just so you remember who everybody is. Number 44, Ace Archdale. Number 19, Grayson Blevins. Number 11, Easton Cook. Number 84, Emmett Cook. Number 7, Braxton Courts, not rostered today. Number 90, Wyatt Flynn. Number 6, Duncan Hill. Number 82, goaltender Wesley Johnson. Number 25, Jackson McCoy. Number 33, Jet Nafziger. Number 77, Houston Richardson. Number 80, Payson Shortino. And number 40, Jonas Smith. Pekin AA Dragons coaching staff. Head coach Josh Gale, assistant coaches Chip Hill and Caleb Smith. On the bench we have Mr. Jake Flynn and Brian Blevins in the penalty box for this game. My camera's situated here. All right. Go through our sponsors one more time for the tournament here. We got Stanley Cup sponsor for the season, Laborers Local 231 out of Pekin, Laborers International Union of North America, www.illaborers.org. Hat Trick sponsorships, Cook Construction, construction professional servicing the Tri-County area since 1982, www.kochconstructionwithak.com. Schilling Masonry Inc., experienced bricklayers out of Morton. You can find them on Facebook. And King Tree Specialists, full service tree care company servicing Central Illinois. www.kingtreespecialists.com. Power Play sponsorships, Courts Heating and Air, family owned HVAC shop in Pekin. Find them on Facebook under Courts Heating and Air Conditioning Inc. Growing Smiles Dentistry, pediatric dentists in Peoria. www.growingsmilespeoria.com. Lincoln Office, commercial furniture and design, www.lincolnoffice.com. And Kirk Nafziger, the coolest cousin ever, generous donor and cousin of the Nafziger family. Slapshot sponsorships, we'll go through our generous donors, Jim and Sue Nafziger, watching from Gulf Shores, John King, Mark and Sue Wells, Mike and Sandy Robertson, Nana and Papa, Brandy and Paul Rowland, Sean and Laura Garrett, Harper Trucking, Payson Shortino's grandpa. Dragons are getting their final powwow underway here, and we'll be starting momentarily. I'm shooting from the opposite side of the rink as last time, just to change it up a little bit. Figured I'd sit on the home side with the rest of our Pekin Dragon fans. All right, let's go Dragons! This is championship hockey. We're gonna have Shortino at center, Flynn and Smith on the wings, Grayson Blevins and Emmett Cook on defense, Wesley Johnson in net. This is Pekin Dragons 10 UAA hockey. Shortino for the face-off, over to Flynn. He'll take it up the far side and into the Falcon zone. Falcons send it back out to the neutral zone. Emmett Cook tries to stop him. Grayson Blevins will send it back into the neutral zone, and Flynn's in hot pursuit. He's going to carry it in. And sends a shot on net. Save, Falcons. Back over to Shortino on the near side. And he'll send one towards the net. Back to Emmett Cook in the slot. Fires it. And back to Jonas Smith. Goal, Dragons! Dragons on the board. Jonas Smith goal. 11:27 remaining in the first period. Woo! right. Nafziger and Emmett Cook on defense. Same forward line. From the face-off, Shortino carries it in. Got the puck stripped there in front of the net. Oh! And the puck danced in front of the crease there, through the crease. And Wyatt Flynn will pick it up behind the net. Lobs it in front of the net there, and Falcons netminder tipped it back with his glove, it looked like. Falcons try to fanned on the pass there, and they'll send it back behind the net. Wyatt Flynn collects it in the near corner and sends it over to the far side for Pace Shortino. Back to Emmett Cook at the blue line. Back up into the far corner. And Wyatt Flynn collects it again. Tips it off the back of the net there. Falcons send it over to the far side. Emmett Cook's racing for it. Carries it in deep. Sends a shot. Ooh, through the crease and over to Wyatt Flynn on the near side. He'll send it back up to Nafziger at the blue line. Shot! And that got deflected. Loose puck. Oh! Another shot on goal. And Falcons clear their zone. Back to Emmett Cook, waiting for it in the neutral zone. He'll skate it back up the near side, sends it in deep. And through the legs of a Falcon player. Oh, Falcons collect it in the slot. Duncan Hill in hot pursuit over on the far side boards, and Shortino chase the puck down there. Emmett Cook grabs it on the back wall. Falcons send it behind the Dragons' net. And Nafziger skating it up the far side, back out to the neutral zone. All the way down into the Falcon zone. Lost track of the puck there on the back wall. He's trying to swat it towards the net. Here comes Shortino. Goal, Dragons! Dragons up by 2. Shortino goal. 9:31 remaining in the first period. Woo! .33's Daddy is sponsored by Aquafina. Pure water, perfect taste. Shortino for the face-off. And puck comes over to Houston Richardson on the far side. He'll try to swat it up the far boards, but the Falcons knock it back. Carry it into the Dragon zone. Send one bouncing across the ice there over to the near side. Nafziger collects it, sends it off the near side, and Falcons knock it back. He'll collect it behind the Dragons' net. And sends it up to Shortino on the far side. He's going to skate it out with some speed. And Falcons stripped him, but he got it back. Scrapes it all the way up deep into the Falcon zone. And they shot it off of him. And he's fighting for it over on the back wall. McCoy helps him out. Centering pass back to Shortino, and Falcons collect it. Nafziger and Blevins back to defend. And they'll send the puck. Whoa. Nafziger collects it, skates it out to the neutral zone, up the near side, all the way across the neutral zone and down into the Falcon zone. And Falcons strip the puck. Puck comes back to the neutral zone to Flynn. He'll send it over to Blevins. Blevins looking for Richardson. Falcons take the puck back, send a shot. Save Johnson! Nafziger passes it up into the neutral zone. Falcons race it right back in. Here comes Flynn. Back out to the neutral zone. Cross center ice. Down into the Dragon zone. Fires it. Glove save. And loose puck. Richardson goal! 7:53 remaining. In the first period, Dragons up by 3. Archdale and Cook on the wings, Flynn at center. Blevins and Emmett Cook on defense, Flynn for the face-off. And he'll battle it over the center ice line. And Falcons try to turn it around, just can't do it. Here comes Easton Cook back over to Flynn. And he'll carry it through some Falcon traffic there. And back to Flynn in the slot. Oh, Falcons caught that shot, and they'll send it back out to the neutral zone. And Emmett Cook sends it back in, looking for Flynn on the far side, and Dragons scrape it in. Falcons send it over to a near side. player, and they'll race it across the neutral zone and into the Dragon zone. Blevins intercepts, collects it on the back wall, scoops it over to the far side, and the Falcons will get there first. Looking for a centering pass over to Easton Cook. He'll backhand it out to the neutral zone. Falcons offside. 6:53 remaining in the first period. Dragons up by 3 goals. I'm a little more awake this afternoon than I was this morning. Shortino over the face-off. And Falcons collect it. Carry it in on the far side. Duncan Hill's trying to race it down. Nafziger stops the shot. Collects it behind the Falcons net. Sends it over to the near side boards and pastes Shortino. Battles it up the wall. Back to Jonah Smith. Back to Shortino in the neutral zone. Carries it in. Dangles around some Falcons traffic. And sends the puck to the back wall. Puck wraps around over to the far side. Emmett Cook stops it, sends a shot. Save, Falcons! Loose puck, and Shortino tries to jam it in. Just can't get it there. Puck spills out to the far side. Emmett Cook stops it at the blue line, sends another shot. Falcons stopped it in front of the net there. Nafziger and Cook back to defend. Nafziger drives him to the outside. Whoa, 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 whoa! And goal, Falcons. Falcons caught the rebound there. 5:56 remaining in the first period. Dragons still up by 2. I gotta take my coat off. Wyatt Flynn at center, Richardson and McCoy on the wings, Nafziger and Blevins on defense. Richardson collects it on the far side, sends it up to Wyatt Flynn. Falcons knock it back out. And Richardson scoops it back in. Flynn goes down against the wall there. Offside, Dragons. 5:42 remaining in the first period. Dragons up by 2. Flynn for the face-off, over to Richardson on the far side. Falcons knock it up the far side boards and deep into the Dragon zone. Grayson Blevins collects it behind the Dragons net. Sends it up to a Falcon player waiting in the face-off circle, and they'll shoot it high in front of the crease over to the far side. Richardson stops that shot, and Falcon player goes down on his belly. Nafziger and Richardson trying to scoop it out, and finally does. McCoy back to Flynn. Flynn enters the Falcon zone. Falcon traffic intercepts, and they fired it off one of their own players. Puck remains in the Falcon zone momentarily, but they'll bring it back down to the Dragon zone. Send a shot wide and to the back wall. Excuse me. And that was confusing. Shortino carries it up the far side, across the neutral zone, and down into the Falcon zone. Dangles in front of the net. Oh, got deflected over to the near side. McCoy battling for it, gets it up to Easton Cook, and back to McCoy. Swatted it back to a Falcon player, and Nafziger cutting him off over to the far side. Blevins tried to hold it out. Nafziger will collect it on the far side. Lost the puck. And he'll battle for it in the far corner. Gets it back to Shortino. Whoa, 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 whoa! Puck goes wide. Nafziger will collect it again. Sends it up the far side boards, looking for Easton Cook. And back to Archdale, back to Easton Cook again. And he just can't enter the zone there. Looks like he caught a Falcons hip with his face. Grayson Blevins battles it over to the far side. Strips the puck away from the Falcons players. Sends it gently out to the neutral zone, and Archdale's going to collect it at center ice. Sends it through some Falcon player's leg, and Shortino in front of the net. Save, Falcons. Easton Cook battling on the back wall. Falcons send it over to the near side. And they'll scoop it up the Near side boards back out to the neutral zone. Blevins back to defend. Emmett Cook races back to help him, and he'll turn it around. Carries it up the far side boards across the neutral zone. And sends a shot. Oh, off the back of the net. Uh-oh, Dragons are hitting the floor here. Oh, Archdale. Shot wide of the net. Falcons carry it back out to the neutral zone. Emmett Cook battles it away from him there. Falcons collect it in the neutral zone. Pass it over to the near side. Nafziger sends it out. There, back to Shortino. Whoa, lost it at East Cook skates there. Dangles around a Falcon. Back down into the Falcon zone. Fires it. Glove save, Falcons! 2:21 remaining in the first period. Dragons up by 2. Face off in the Falcon zone. Flynn at center for the face-off. Duncan Hill, Jonah Smith on the wings. Emmett Cook, Jet Nafziger on defense. Emmett Cook backhands it from the near side face-off circle. He'll battle for it on the back wall. And Jonah Smith comes back to help him. Oh. Emmett Cook reclaims the puck. Sends a shot off of a Falcon player's skate there. And Jonah Smith trying to center it up. Falcons will collect it. Emmett Cook battles him over to the far side boards. He's the only one in the zone. And Falcons bring it back out. Duncan Hill races it over here to the near side in front of the Dragons bench. And here comes Flynn. Racing it into the Falcon zone. And Nafziger gonna race it down. He's in a foot race. Icing has been called. We'll have a face-off back in the Falcon zone. 1:20 remaining in the first period. Dragons up by 2. Chip Hill has removed his cap. And now it's back on. Shortino at center for the face-off. Sends it back to Nafziger. He'll keep it in the zone. Well, I guess he won't. Looked like it was still in. Face-off in the neutral zone. Richardson and McCoy on the wing. Shortino at center. Shortino slams it into the Falcon zone. The Falcons carry it out up the far side, across the neutral zone. Nafziger and Blevins back to defend. And Blevins sends it up the near side. Shortino forces it out, carries it across the neutral zone and down into the Falcon zone. Cuts in. Oh, got ran into there in front of the net. And Nafziger almost held it into the zone. Got to buy some time, get our players back on side, and just didn't wait long enough. Shortino almost had another high-speed breakaway there. 42.2 remaining in the first period. Dragons up by 2. A lot of game left, folks. Flynn at center. Jonah Smith. And Shortino on the wing. Blevins and Emmett Cook on defense. Flynn for the face-off. Back to Emmett Cook, center ice. And he'll get it back to Flynn. Flynn's going to race it in. Up the near side, sends a shot from the face-off circle. Ooh, got deflected back to the back wall. And Falcons carry it up the far boards with some speed. And Cook back to defend. Grayson Blevins back to defend. 2-on-1. He'll drive him to the outside into the far corner and sends the puck back to a Falcon player in the face-off circle. Oh, Smith tried to dump it out, couldn't quite reach it. Needs a longer stick. And Emmett Cook collects it behind the Dragons net, and he's going to skate it up the far side for the end of the first period. All right. Continuing with the Slapshot sponsorships, Bob Lindsay Honda, where it's more than a car, it's a Honda. Everyday low prices and a huge selection at www.boblindsayhonda.com. Agassi Construction, quality custom-built homes and remodels out of Morton. Find them at www.agassiconstruction.com. Gold Fine and Bowles, personal injury attorneys with 60-plus years of experience in Peoria, Bloomington, and Galesburg. Find them at goldfineandbowles.com. And Just Kids Dentistry, pediatric dentists in Washington and Peoria, www.justkidsdentistry.com. Land Rover of Peoria, Land Rover dealership located in Peoria, www.landroverpeoria.net. Mackinac IGA, friendly neighborhood store for groceries and more, located in Mackinac. Stop in and tell them the Pekin 10U AA Dragons sent ya. Next Thing Smoking Band, Smoking Hot Country Band out of Morton. Find them on Facebook, Instagram, or your local music venue. And we're back for period 2 of the championship game in the 2025 UHT St. Louis Ice Blast Tournament. Looks like we're going to have Shortino at center, Flynn and Smith on the wing, Grayson Blevins and Emmett Cook on defense. Switch the sides going the other way, and we're off. Falcons knock it back into the Dragon zone. Emmett Cook clears the zone. And Falcons send it back into the Dragon zone up the far side. Flynn clears it out. And we're ping-ponging across the neutral zone here. Flynn, send it back to a Falcon player at center ice there, and Falcons carry it in. Send a shot off of Emmett Cook's legs there. And Dragons clear the zone. Here comes Shortino. Got a guy wrapped around him as he drags the puck out, looking for a shot for Flynn. Goal, Dragons! Cross-ice pass to Wyatt Flynn on the far side, face-off circle, and Wyatt Flynn buries it. Dragons up, 4-1. 11:18 remaining in the second period. Same lineup. We're going to do it again. Shortino for the faceoff. Puck comes back to the Dragon zone, and Emmett Cook's going to collect it on the near side. Turns it around. Looking for a pass up to Shortino. Just got out ahead of him a little bit. Falcons will collect it on the near side. Carried back in. Emmett Cook sends it back out. Puck rolls down into the Falcon zone, and they'll collect it. And here comes that was Flynn. Jonas Smith knocks it up to the back wall. Falcons collect it. And they'll send a cross-ice pass over to one of their players in the neutral zone. Blevins and Cook back to defend. Wyatt Flynn will chase it down on the back wall. Sends it over to the near side. Falcons slow it down, but Jonas Smith sends it back out. Wyatt Flynn's racing for it up the near side. Tried to get a shot off there. And back to Nafziger. Sends a shot. Whoop. Leaves some traffic, and then Jonas Smith will deflect it. Centering pass through the crease and over to the far side. Nafziger will collect it. Sends it back to a Falcon player in the slot, and they'll exit the zone. Jonas Smith got up in their business, and Emmett Cook will stop that shot. Carries it back out to the neutral zone across center ice. Shortino's going with him. And Falcons strip the puck. Dragons can't keep the puck in the zone. Nafziger will send it back in from the red line, and Ace Archdale powers it back in. Falcons carry it back out. Here come the Falcons. Cook and Nafziger back to defend. Save Johnson! Blue line shot, no goal. Nafziger carries it up the far side, across the neutral zone. Shortino's going with him. Stops and gets the puck stripped from him there. Falcons will send it over to the near side, and Easton Cook tries to slow it down. Here comes Emmett Cook. Sends it in front of the net. Archdale got out ahead of it. He'll lob one back towards the net there, and the Falcons will send it around the back wall and back to Emmett Cook at the blue line again. He'll send it in deep, all the way to the back wall. Archdale goes back to meet him, and puck comes up the far side boards. Shortino strips the puck in the neutral zone. 2-on-1. Backhand shot. Goal! Goal, Shortino. 8:42 remaining in the second period. Dragons up by 4. Flynn at center, McCoy and Hill on the wing. Nefziger and Blevins on defense. And Hill drives it over towards the Falcon zone. And here comes Blevins up the near side. Sends it over to Flynn in the middle. And he'll recollect it. And Dragons almost kept it in. Flynn's racing back in the neutral zone, driving him over to the near side boards. And Flynn scoops it back up the near side. Falcons will collect. They'll backhand one off of McCoy's skate. And Flynn collects it again on the near side. Tries to drive it back up the near side boards. And Falcons advance into the slot. And nope, that'll be Flynn. He'll knock it over to the far side. Falcons keep it in. Send a shot. Save Johnson! Puck goes to the back wall, and Blevins is back there to meet him. Trying to scoop the puck away. And Flynn goes back to help. Centering pass. Nefziger backhands it away from the net. And Flynn and Nefziger battling on the back wall. Flynn goes down. And Blevins strips the puck in front of the Dragons net, sends it over the far side, and dumps it out to the neutral zone. Falcons knock it back out. Blevins sends it back in to the neutral zone. Nefziger's racing forward on the near side. And Falcons enter the zone with some speed. Jackson McCoy's all over him. Centering pass. Blevins scoops it out. And Falcons collect. Nefziger strips the puck. Lost the puck. Puck goes back to the back wall. Blevins will pick it up behind the Dragons net. And sends it back up the far side. Flynn's going to scoop it back out to the neutral zone. And Falcons come in on the far side. Nefziger back to defend. Glove save, Johnson! Got it in the mitt. 6:40 remaining in the second period. Dragons up by 4. Shortino at center, Richardson and Smith on the wing. Blevins and Emmett Cook on defense. And Falcons try to fire off a shot, bounces off some Dragons and out to the neutral zone. And offside Falcons. 6:27 remaining in the second period. Face off in the neutral zone. Shortino for the face-off. Back to a Falcon player. He'll send it off the far boards and into the Dragon zone. And Emmett Cook strips the puck. Falcons recollect, send it wide of the net and over to the back wall. Puck goes to the far side. And Blevins races over for it. Gonna skate it out. Sends it up to Shortino. Shortino, cross-ice pass to Smith. And he's out front. Ooh, got taken out there into the net. Falcons are throwing some haymakers at us in front of the net there. That's no bueno. 5:59 remaining in the second period. Dragons up by 4. And we'll have a Dragons power play, I believe, because I only see one guy skating to the penalty boxes. Dragons power play for 1:30, 5:59 remaining in the second. Face off in the Falcon zone. Looks like we're going to have Nefziger and Cook on defense. Flynn at center. Smith and Shortino on the wing. Puck comes back to Emmett Cook. He's going to fire a shot. Oh, didn't have any juice on it there. And Falcons clear the zone. Nefziger will race back for it. Skates it around the back of the Dragons net and over to the far side. Scoops it up the near side. Scoops it up the near side boards. Loose puck. And Emmett Cook Passes it up to Wyatt Flynn on the far side. Whoop, left the puck behind for a second. He's skating it up the far side and into the Falcon zone he goes. Centering pass. Looking for Shortino and Smith in front of the net. And here comes Flynn again. Looking for another centering pass. Falcons send it to the back wall and over to the near side boards. Shortino back to Emmett Cook at the blue line. Fires it. Save Falcons! And that rebound bounced up to a Falcon player. He's going to skate it back out to the neutral zone. Looking for a centering pass. Puck goes down deep into the Dragon zone. Nafziger's going to pick it up. Passes it up to Shortino. He'll skate it up the far side and into the Falcon zone. Sends it through the legs of a Falcon player. Jonah Smith helps him ram it in there a little further, but puck comes back to the blue line. Nafziger holds it in, sends a pass up to Shortino. Oh, just wide of the net. Dang. And Falcons send it over to the near side. Puck squirts out to the neutral zone. Nafziger's going to race over for it. Falcons are full strength. Nafziger skates it out to the neutral zone. Passes it up to Shortino along the near side. And Nafziger will battle it in. Back to Shortino, and back to Archdale. Puck comes off the near side boards, back to Smith. And Smith, wraparound shot. Ooh, save, Falcons, goal! Got his own rebound, baby! And goal goes over the top of the netminder's back. And in. Score is 6-1, Dragons on top. 3:59 remaining in the second period. Looks like we got some controversy over here at the Falcons bench. Wyatt Flynn's going to be our center. Jackson McCoy and Easton Cook on the wings. Grayson Blevins and Emmett Cook on defense. Flynn for the faceoff. And he'll power it through somebody there on the Falcons squad, but they'll collect it and drag it back into the Dragon zone. Puck goes wide of the net and over to the back wall. Jackson McCoy's in hot pursuit. Turns it around, skates it behind the back of the Dragons net, and up the far side. Tries to muscle it out, and he does. Wyatt Flynn will collect it in the neutral zone. Enters the Falcon zone with some speed. Puck got stripped on the far side there, and the Falcons come back into the neutral zone. Emmett Cook back to defend. And Emmett Cook strips the puck. Easton Cook helps it over to the near side. And Emmett Cook will deflect that shot off of his shin pad and collect the puck, brings it back out to the neutral zone. And he's racing across the neutral zone and into the Falcon zone. Ooh, looking for a pass to Flynn on the far side and just didn't get there. Wyatt Flynn. Back to Emmett Cook in front of the net. Ah, he just can't reach it. Tries to backhand it and it goes wide. Wyatt Flynn will collect it again, looking for another centering pass. Sends a shot through the crease and over to the near side, and Emmett Cook. Up the near side, Emmett Cook holds it in. Carries it up the near side boards, and he's got two Falcons all over him. Emmett Cook still battling for it, and it comes back to Easton Cook. He'll send a shot wide off the back wall and over to the far side. Jackson McCoy is trying to race over for it. Puck comes out to the neutral zone. Cross-ice pass from Blevins to Emmett Cook and up to Easton Cook. Lost track of it in the slot. Shortino collects the puck, skates around the net. Back to Blevins at the blue line. Sends a shot. Loose puck in front of the net. Shortino tries to drive it back up to Easton Cook. And here come the Falcons back across the neutral zone. Blevins back to defend. Emmett Cook back to defend. Cook strips the puck. Blevins scoops it out. Here comes Jackson McCoy up the far side. And oh! Blevins will race back for it in the Dragon zone. Whoa, that was close. Here comes Nafziger. And he's going to skate it. Cross center ice. And up into the Falcon zone. Shot from the face-off circle, just wide of the net and over to the near side. Falcons carry it back out. Blevins back to defend. Got skated around there. Here come the Falcons. Shoot wide and over to the back wall and over to the far side. And Easton Cook aggressively trying to scrape the puck out. Falcons keep it in. Blevins back to defend. And Falcons goal. 1:06 remaining in the second period. Dragons up by 5. I'm sorry, we're up by 4. My wife corrected me. Shortino at center, Richardson and Jonas Smith on the wing. Nafziger and Cook on defense. Nafziger scoops it deeper into the neutral zone. Falcons bring it back in. And stop from the middle for a slot. Sent a shot over the top of the net. And off the side of the net, here comes Richardson. Sends it off of a Falcon player and trying to bring it over to the near side there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Puck is dead on the back of the net there, and 39.9 seconds remaining in the second period. Dragons up by 4. From the face-off, Shortino to Nafziger. Nafziger skates it over to the far side. Left the puck behind there. Got a Falcon player all up in his business. Shortino goes back to help him. Scoops it up the far side again. Uh-oh. Whoa, almost had a centering pass there. Shortino intercepted the pass. Skating it across the neutral zone with some speed. Gets it through the traffic. And goal, Dragons! Score 7-2. Dragons on top. 14.3 seconds remaining in the second period. Shortino at center. Smith and Richardson on the wing. Nafziger and Emmett Cook on defense. Shortino for the face-off. Jams it through the legs of the Falcons player in the face-off circle, and he'll get taken out. Puck goes over to the far corner. Richardson comes through the crowd like a freight train, and here comes Shortino. Dangles from the slot. Oh! Sent a shot at the buzzer just wide of the net. And that's going to do it for the second period of play, ladies and gentlemen. Dragons up by 5 after 2 periods. Well, I'm going to take a breather. That's exciting. All right. Picking up where we left off with our Slapshot sponsorships for the season. We've got 923 & Company clothing store located in Pekin. Find them on Facebook under the 923 code. Rowland Heating and Cooling HVAC services out of Morton, 309-256-3857. Royal Realty Real Estate Company. Find them on Facebook under the Royal Realty Company, Illinois. Paw Wedding Services. When you want to include your pet in your wedding day, check them out at www.pawweddingservices.com. Skin Deep Beauty, specializing in Botox filler and vitamin infusions, located in Salon Lush in Morton. Find them on Facebook under Skin Deep Beauty. Stoops Plumbing, greatest plumbers in the world, specializes in commercial and industrial projects across Illinois. www.stoopsplumbing.com. And we're back for period 3. In Game 4 of the 2025 UHT St. Louis Ice Blast Championship game. Shortino at center, Flynn and Smith on the wing, Blevins and Emmett Cook on defense, Wesley Johnson in net. And Shortino for the faceoff. It comes back into the neutral zone, and Falcons carried in up the far side. Emmett Cook keeps it to the outside there. He's going to send it back up the far side boards. And Shortino tries to handle it there. Falcons keep it in the zone. Send a shot over the top of the net. Falcons will collect it in the near corner. Looking for a centering pass. Emmett Cook stops that shot and sends it back out to Smith. Puck comes into the neutral zone. Wyatt Flynn. Whoa, tried to pass it back to Shortino there, it looked like. Puck was rolling on its side, and Jonas Smith carries it up the far side, sends a shot. Save, Falcons. Wyatt Flynn, oh, couldn't collect the puck there. Falcons carry it back out across the neutral zone. Blevins and Cook back to defend, and Cook stops him at the blue line, carries it across center ice, and down. Sends a shot from the slot. Oh, got intercepted there. Puck goes to the back wall. They'll send it up the far side, and somebody threw a body check into Jonas Smith there. Whoa, Dragons can't handle it in the Dragon zone. Here comes the Falcons across the neutral zone, having a hard time controlling the puck, and shot goes wide over to the back wall. Emmett Cook battling on the back wall. Shortino goes back to help him. Falls down on a Falcon player there, and they'll come out with the puck. Puck goes wide over to the near corner. Shortino zigs and zags around some Falcons traffic and back out to the neutral zone, trying to pass it up to Flynn, and it got ahead of him there. Falcons scoop it back out to the neutral zone. Falcons carry it in. Emmett Cook pokes it through his feet there, and they lose possession. Emmett Cook picks it up on the back wall. Gonna pass it up to Flynn, waiting for it in the neutral zone, and he'll feed it out to Shortino with the give and go. Oh, backhand, loose puck, goal! I think that was in. And you got a pile up in front of the net here. I thought I saw the puck cross the line. They didn't blow it. 9:35 remaining in regulation. Dragons up by 5. Face off in the Falcon zone. Flynn at center, Archdale and Smith on the wing, Nafziger and Blevins on defense. Flynn for the face-off. He'll drive it back to the near corner, or far corner rather, and the Falcons will carry it up. Smith kept it in, fired it off that Falcon player that tried to skate out with it, and we got a penalty on the play here. Looks like Archdale's going to go off for 1:30. Brian Blevins will have to wake up from his nap. Face off down in the Dragon zone. Dragons up by 5. It'll be 5-on-4 for 1:30 for Dragons penalty kill. Flynn for the face-off, drives it over to the far boards, and he'll send it out to the blue line. Falcons hold it in. Falcons fire it off Emmett Cook's legs there, and Jonas Smith tries to battle it out up the near side, and he does. Back out to center ice. Falcons will collect it. And Flynn's in hot pursuit. Couldn't quite keep the puck in there, but Emmett Cook picked it up on the far side. Back to Flynn, and he'll send it over to the near side. Jonas Smith sends it in deep. Puck goes wide of the goaltender there. He'll swat that over to the far corner. Falcons send it up the far side. Emmett Cook drives it in deep. Falcons will get there first. Why are we going for the puck? Falcons scooped it up, and Jonas Smith's going to intercept that. Sends it up the near side. Falcons clear the zone. Emmett Cook's racing for it up the far side. And he'll strip the puck from the Falcon player. Lifted the stick, turns it around. Goes down on his knees, passes it to Flynn in the process, and up to Shortino at center ice. Here come the Dragons, folks. Gonna have another delayed penalty on the Falcons. And that'll be a trip on a Falcons player. So we'll be 4-on-4. No, I guess the Dragons are back to full strength. So, Dragons power play with 7:11 remaining in regulation. The Dragons are up by 5. How about these Dragons, folks? Yeah! Flynn will be our centerman. Jonas Smith and Shortino on the wing. Timeout, Dragons. Falcons have 2 players in the box, so it'll be 5-on-3 for a minute 30. All right. Let's go, Dragons! 7-11 remaining in regulation. Dragons will be 5-on-3 for a minute 30. Face off in the Falcon zone. Flynn will be at center. Smith and Shortino on the wing. Emmett Cook and Grayson Blevins on defense. Flynn for the face-off. Over to Shortino. Oh, off the post. And he could smell it. Falcons come up the near side. Blevins tries to hold it in, and he does. Sends it back in deep. Wyatt Flynn will chase it down on the back wall. And we got a whistle. Got a guy down here. It's one of ours. Can't see who it is. Must be Jonah. Yep, it's Jonah. Feet, folks. We'll get a stick tap and a round of applause as he makes his way back to the bench here. And I believe we're going to have a face-off in the neutral zone. 6:52 remaining in regulation. 1:11 remaining on the 5-on-3. Shortino for the face-off. Back to Emmett Cook, and he'll dump it in deep. Sends it to the back wall. Falcons get there first. Shortino goes back to meet him, and he'll stop that pass. And he's battling for it. Emmett Cook going to race up the far side. Centering pass. Oh! Falcons stop that shot. Send it right back to him. He'll send another one wide of the net. Actually bounced off the netminder and off the far goal post. And Flynn battling for it on the far side again. Lost track of the puck. Emmett Cook keeps it in. Gets it back to Flynn. And back to Blevins in the neutral zone. Dragons don't clear the zone in time. Offside Dragons. 6-0. Well, the clock is still rolling. Probably because we're up by 5 goals. And your Pekin 10U AA Dragons are playing like they want some hardware today, ladies and gentlemen. Shortino for the face-off over to Wyatt Flynn on the far side. He'll get tripped there, it looks like. Falcons come out with it. Back across the neutral zone. Nafziger, McCoy, and Emmett Cook all back to defend. Shortino picked their pocket from behind. And Emmett Cook rams it back into the neutral zone. Here come the Falcons up the far side with the puck. And cross ice pass. Send a shot. Save Johnson. And Nafziger battles for it on the back wall. Falcons get another shot. Send it high. Gets deflected over to the far side. And Shortino robs him again. Passes it up to Flynn. Waiting for it in the middle. Got another trip. Here's Shortino. Picks up the puck. Off the crossbar. And over to the far side. Ooh, another pass to Shortino. He'll blow a tire trying to catch it. And McCoy races over to the near side. Falcons come out with it around the back wall. Oh, that was Flynn, sorry. Shortino strips the puck again. Back to Flynn. Flynn fires it off the shin of a Falcon player. Back to Flynn again. And back to Nafziger. Shoot! Ooh, shot wide. Puck comes over to the far side. Back to Emmett Cook. Another shot. And back in it, looking for McCoy there, and Falcons come up the slot with it. Back out to the neutral zone across center ice. Flynn drives it to the outside. Jackson McCoy comes back to help him, and he comes out with the puck, drives it into the Falcon zone. He's going, ran into some Falcon traffic there. Falcons carry it uncontested through the neutral zone. We got 4 Dragons back to defend. And puck goes back to the back wall. Flynn will pick it up. Flynn looking for McCoy up front. Didn't see it coming in time, and puck goes down. That'll probably be an icing call. So we'll be back down as the clock rolls to the 3:35 mark left in the game. We'll have a face-off in the Dragon zone. Both teams full strength. Shortino for the face-off. Back to Nafziger. He'll pass it up the near side boards. Oh, got hung up on a Falcon there. And he'll do it again. And Shortino. Oh, sorry, Richardson. Carries it up across the neutral zone into the Falcon zone. Battling it up the near side boards. And he'll try to collect it in the near corner. Shortino comes and grabs it. And sends it back to Blevins at the blue line. Oh! Not sure what it bounced off of, but it didn't make it. Blevins back to defend. Falcons enter the zone with some speed. Send a shot. Goal, Falcons! Clock rolls down. They need to stop rolling the clock if they're down by 4. But the clock's still rolling. Maybe they'll adjust it. Face-off at center ice. Shortino for the face-off. Still, well, it would be rolling now anyway. Whoa! Falcons got all up in his grill there, and they're going to bring it back out to the neutral zone. Emmett Cook's going to chase it down on the back wall. Skates it behind the Dragons net and passes it up to Shortino. Waiting for it at the top of the Dragon zone. Skates it across the neutral zone. Tries to get a shot off from the slot, and he'll slide into the net. Got his legs taken out from him. 1:52 remaining in regulation. Dragons up by 4. For all your automotive needs, contact Jake Flynn at Flynn's Automotive. 309-840-8907. Another Dragons goal. Who got that? I was trying to boost Jake's business there, and we got another goal. Who was it? Emmett Cook goal. 1:45 remaining in regulation. And the score is 8-3. Dragons back up by 5 again. Clock should resume its roll. Dragons clear it down into the Falcon zone. And they almost hold it in, but not quite. In fact, puck spills out to the neutral zone. Falcons got a delayed penalty here on the Falcons, it seems. And we'll be on a power play for the remainder of regulation play, folks. Dragons up by 5. Face off in the Falcon zone. And we'll be on a 5-on-4 for the duration. Wyatt Flynn at center, Easton Cook and Duncan Hill on the wing. Emmett Cook and Jet Nafziger on defense. Flynn for the face-off, sends it in front of the crease over to the far corner, and Falcons will clear the zone. Nafziger will collect it, passes it over to Easton Cook, and puck sailed off a couple of helmets there. Nafziger's battling it over to the near side. And McCook collects it. And Nafziger, oh no! Almost fed it up to a Falcon player. Nafziger's gonna turn it around. For some reason, I don't know what he's doing. Puck comes up to Duncan Hill. Duncan Hill enters the Falcon zone. And he'll send it to the back wall. Wyatt Flynn runs back to collect it. And Emmett Cook stops it in the slot. Shot! Goal, Dragons! Score is 9-3. Dragons on top. As the clock rolls down to 15 seconds in regulation. And your Pekin 10U AA Dragons victorious in the 2025 UHT St. Louis Ice Blast, ladies and gentlemen. As they go back to congratulate their netminder, Mr. Wesley Johnson, and the Dragons and Falcons will line up at center ice for the congratulatory fist bump. Pekin Dragons successful in the UHT St. Louis Ice Blast for 2025. They'll be taking a trophy home for each player and one to put in the case back at Pekin Veterans Memorial Arena, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody shakes hands on a game well played. And we'll have a little trophy ceremony here. No microphone today, so Falcons are getting their medals handed out by the coach, it looks like. Yeah! Let's go, Dragons! Dragons collect their trophy. We'll line up for a picture here. We'll bring a trophy and a banner back to Pekin Veterans Memorial Arena from your 10U Dragons this season. There you have it, folks. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Wishing my son, number 33, a very happy birthday. Braxton Courts' birthday is tomorrow as well. Wish him a happy birthday. Wish he could be here for this. He's been ill this week, so he couldn't make it, but we're thinking about you, buddy. Wish you could be here. All right. It's 33's daddy signing off. We'll see you next weekend from somewhere in Chicago. Like and subscribe to the YouTube page, and you'll get some notifications when that comes out. Thanks for watching, folks. This is 33's Daddy. I'll be signing off again from the RecPlex in Wilkinson Ice Arena in St. Peters, Missouri. Let's go, Dragons!